Hey guys, and welcome to this first session of this su- supposed to be very dark campaign. Um, I just want to start this off by introducing the players. Um, so, Annie, would you like to introduce yourself and
Uh,
maybe start with and just give us your character's name?
okay. My character's name is Nori Breyer. Um, she's a sea elf from the Nithian kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I think we'll leave it at there.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
we'll get to character introductions and the start
Okay.
of this campaign in just a moment. Anthony, please tell us who you are and your character's name.
Hi, I'm Anthony, go by Dark Wolf as well. I will be playing Clark Fellows.
Perfect. Kiwi.
Hi, I'm Kiwi. I go by Kiwi. My character's name is Evangeline.
Perfect. And last but not least, River, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm River, and I will be playing Sixth.
Perfect. So, the Shadow Emperor ruled for 1,000 years before a successful rebellion was able to end him for good. The war left a scar on the face of Enderos, called the Shadow of Dominus, and it caused a rift between the loyalists to the Emperor and everyone else. The Nithian kingdoms became the home of the loyalists, and without the firm leadership of the Emperor, it's been impossible for them to unite. 5 kingdoms formed in northeast Enderos, separated by the Shadow of Dominus and the Mursaka mountain range. Sonder to the far north, Hugel and Eastwick below the river Pike, Umbra to the south bordering the Shadow of Dominus, and Dorothir to the far east along the coast. The kingdoms are in a constant state of conflict with each other in some capacity, but nothing has ever come to outright war yet. Our story begins in the kingdom of Umbra, where the royal family that rose to power and built the kingdom after the Shadow Emperor died used to be very close to the Shadow Emperor. King Callisto Uzo and his royal nobility, rule with prejudice against any that openly defies their laws. And those laws can change at a whim. King Uzo is dangerous, to say the least. However, our story begins to the southeast of King Uzo's Scarlet Citadel in the port town of Avandi Bay, where the ship, the Good Fortune, pulls into dock. It's a cloudy day in Avandi Bay, but the seagulls are out, and as the ship comes into port, anchoring in the deep water next to the dock, we see our first character waiting for the go ahead to walk the plank down into the dock. Nori, would you like to describe yourself?
Oh. Nori is a sea elf. She has kind of dark blue, almost black, long wavy hair. Pretty fair in skin tone. The tips of her ears, they kind of form into slight fins, so to say. And she's carrying a massive great axe.
And we'll just put you on the boat there. Just a little reference for everybody else. Just go ahead and mouse over it, and you'll be able to see a bigger picture.
Oh.
So far left corner of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
You can zoom out as well with the mouse wheel if you need to. You've been traveling for a few weeks, Nori, with a trusted individual of that, well, at least your dad trusts him. But Captain Black has been very hospitable. In fact, putting you in his own quarters for the whole trip from your home to Avandi Bay. And as you stand here waiting to disembark from the good fortune, he walks up to you and stands at the railing next to you. You ready for your adventure, kid? And I'll put Mr. Black next to Nori here.
I guess I don't have a choice.
Thought you wanted to come here.
More like told. Yeah.
See, I was under the impression that your father said you were delighted to come here.
He says many things.
Well, in any case, we are here. And I got a bit of a plan. I hope you don't mind me taking the initiative to set you up here in Avandi Bay.
Yeah, no, go right ahead. I have nothing ahead of me right now.
I've sent some correspondence with people I've dealt with in the past, and I'm hoping they all show up. We'll know in about 30 minutes' time when my crew get everything prepared for disembarkment.
All right, sounds good.
Perfect. I wonder what they're doing now. And we pan the sky camera over into the city center, where at the Bay's Brew and Inn, we see our next character. Let's go and let them describe themselves. Clark, would you like to describe yourself as you're in this Bay's Brew and Inn?
Yeah, Clark is a human with dirty blonde hair, dressed pretty lightly, standard studded armor, but no weapons other than a quarterstaff on himself. I would assume I'm either eating today's lunch or I am currently reading a book, my tome.
Well, it's about mid-morning right now, so maybe a late breakfast or a snack or a mid-morning tea would be on the menu at this point. But food is available and drink is available, whether it be non-alcoholic or alcoholic. However, you're here for a letter that has been sent to you by one Captain Black, who has given you some supplies to create income for yourself. He has supplied you with ink and paper on several occasions. And he has asked you here to Avandi Bay at the Bay's Brew and Inn to meet with him about a possible opportunity.
Gotcha. I wait for my supplier then.
Perfect. Not too far from Clark, here in the Bay's Brew and Inn, we pan over to, well, Sister Evangeline. Would you like to describe yourself?
Am I also in the bar?
Yes.
If you were to happen to look over, you would see a 6'4" woman, ASMR, clad in golden and silver armor, ornately made, covered in gems and finery, holding a large halberd, looking around at all the people, smiling and saying, "Where might I get some food?"
Just a moment, I'll be with you. A little bit busy for mid-morning, but, and a waitress or barmaid comes up to you. What can I get for you this morning?
What do you have? I am not very familiar with the food you may serve.
Fish. Lots and
Fish?
lots of fish. We are in a port town, of course.
Of course. I would be delighted to have fish.
Perfect. I'll bring the fish special out. And just call for Marina if you need anything.
Take your time. I am enjoying the view.
And she scuttles off to the kitchen to get your order. You also have been sent a letter from said Captain Black, who has donated quite a few times to your order. He finds your order admirable in its duties, and Captain Black has asked, well, maybe not you specifically, but your order to send someone to Avandi Bay to watch over someone of great importance.
I am well trained in being a protector. It will be no trouble to me.
Perfect. So, as you wait for your food, we'll pan over to our next party member. Sixt, would you like to describe yourself as you're sitting here in the Bay's Brew and Inn?
So, if you were to originally see Sixt, you wouldn't really be caught. You wouldn't notice anything particularly striking about them, per se. It's very difficult to gauge any sort of gender or race or anything like that off of them, and sometimes it can see out of the corner of your eye that they tend to disappear into the crowd. Currently, Sixt is sitting at a table enjoying the late afternoon mid-morning supper, or lunch, sorry. Just taking things in and making notes on a scrap piece of paper.
As you're sitting here eating brunch at the Bay's Brew and Inn, as you're writing notes, the letter that you received from said one Captain Black, who you've worked for in the past, investigating some missing cargo here in Avandi Bay. He sent you a letter with a weird request. Not really so much a job to investigate things, but more, well, he said he would discuss it with you once he made port. And
The idea of new jobs and things is always exciting, so
perfect.
I'm intrigued.
And as you think upon that letter, we'll pan back to just outside the Bays Brew and Inn, where Nori and Captain Black have made their way into the center of Avandi Bay, the town. And leading the way, Captain Black pushes in to the Bays Brew and Inn, followed by a rather striking individual, a sea elf. Now the people I've summoned are somewhere around here. We took a bit of time, or we took our time getting here, so I expect them to already be here. Now, if I could just... there she is. Can't miss one of them. Let's see if I can remember her name. Yes. Sister Evangeline.
Hi.
Good to see ya. Come join us over at this table.
Of course. And I pick up what I had at the table at the time, and push my way through and make my way over. My massive form clunking along with loud snaps of armor.
Not the quietest, is she?
No, but I'm intrigued.
Oh, sit. Let me see if I can spot out the other two. Well, there's the only pretty boy in the bar, Clark.
And I look up from my tome and say, yeah, just quickly get up, kind of pull a seat and join them at the table. Sorry, I didn't see you come in.
I need to work on my entrance then, don't I? Well, come sit down with the good sister here, and this is Nori, by the way.
Clark, and I pull out a hand to shake you.
Hello, and I shake the hand.
This last one's gonna be a little bit tricky. Let's see if I can spot him out.
At this point, I would like to have gotten up and just kind of made my way around the table and tap Captain Black on the shoulder.
As he's like, he's gonna roll perception and see if he actually felt the tap. Yeah, he did. And he's like scanning the crowd, and as soon as you tap his shoulder, he's oh shit. All right, well, you're here too. How's it going, Sixth?
Well, it's earlier than I'm usually up, and I'm not quite as inebriated as I'd like to be, but I'm here, thank you. And how are you, Captain?
I'm just peachy. Well, if you would, sit down here at this table, and meet the others. This is Sister Evangeline. This here is Clark Fellows and Nori.
It's a pleasure. As
Likewise.
you may have heard, I'm Sixth.
Hello.
Now, some of you I've left my letters kind of vague.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm always here for work.
Perfect. Well, Nori here is new to Umbra, and, well, let's just say, she's not in Kansas anymore.
Where's this Kansas that you speak of?
It's across the waters. you guys can roll insight if you want.
I choose to fail.
Okay.
I want to see if I've read anything about it. No.
Okay. All right. Sixth, you subtly know that Captain Black just made this place up on the spot, and it doesn't even exist.
You and your old sea tales, old dog.
I got the best of them.
No, I am confused. I have read many books in my order, but I have not heard of this Kansas. Could you
Oh,
tell me about it?
it's a shithole. I'll be honest.
I see.
I apologize, sorry, Kansas.
Nothing but wheat fields and plains for all you can see.
And corn.
And no, that's Nebraska.
Oh, yeah, your other sea story, and my apologies. You've so many, it's hard to keep track.
I got plenty of them. Thousands of them, if you will.
The more we speak, the more I learn.
In any case, good old Nori here needs some showing around with the right people who will keep her identity not public.
More or less, it's not really that important.
Here it is. You're
Gotcha.
in a brand new nation, Nori. And keeping that identity of yours is, or at least your last name, a secret, is better for you.
But you know what I always say, 6 is the name, secrets are the game.
Good.
You don't mind me asking, Captain, she doesn't happen to have any outstanding warrants, would she?
Not that I know of. This is your first time here, isn't it, Nori?
Yes.
Perfect.
Gotcha. Okay, I was just making sure that we wouldn't have to be evading any.
Not to my knowledge. But it's pretty good. I have it on good authority that Nori here is brand new to this nation.
Now, Captain, though I do appreciate what you do for my order, I do have to say that if I assume this is the one I'm meant to protect?
Well, let's just say there's not much protecting that needed. Just more of, well, let me just say it straight out. I want you guys to, well, group up and become mercenaries. People for hire for different jobs. I know some of you like to work alone, but I think the 4 of you might get along together and make some good money and maybe a name for yourselves here in the Nithian kingdoms.
I see. Nori,
Yes.
have you done anything that would be considered illegal or immoral?
No.
Then I am fine with this.
You might need to dial back the whole lawful good there, Evangeline. Some of your companions now might have their fingers in the wrong places at times.
I look in.
I hope you're not referring to me, good captain.
I
I
am-
hope you know my
no.
nose is as clean as a whistle.
Of course it is. I'm talking about my fingers. In any
What's left of
case.
them, I'm assuming?
What?
What's left of them, I'm assuming, with how many times you've been caught?
I haven't been caught. Not once. He just, like, avoids eye contact with you. Now,
I mean, I'm perfectly okay with this proposition.
good. Good. Well, it's been a long journey, so food and drink are on me while you get acquainted with each other. Sounds good?
Free
Sounds
food, I'm here
wonderful.
for it.
Perfect. I'll go put an order in. And he exits the table and goes off to the bar to put in an order of food and drink.
I try to be nice, warm, and welcoming, and scoot closer. Nope, too far.
What is it you were reading there? Clark, was it?
Yes, Clark. And I also reach out for a handshake. Yeah, I mean, perfectly fine if you want to look over. It's just a tome where I keep some readings from my patron.
I shake your hand. How firmly do you grip, I guess is the question.
I have dainty fingers.
Okay.
I believe the description was pretty boy.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right.
Is my hand crushed?
No, but it definitely was harder than you expected.
Good grip right there. Okay, and I quickly let go and kind of rub my hand.
You mentioned patron.
Yes. I'm what you would call a warlock. I will be providing support for you guys. I'm not much of a frontline, but I'll do what I can.
You know I don't like the term warlock, Clark.
Did
That
I
was
need to hear that?
that was in your head, by the
I-
way.
Okay, I was about to say who. um. I would say that I am.
Just tell
My
them.
benefactor is named Charity, and then I kind of look because patron and I don't really talk too much.
That's better.
Still working on some team.
Class.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if that is believable? Because I'll be with the way he put it. Sounded like that was not the right name. You know.
Yeah, you can roll an insight check. I mean, Clark, are you trying to be deceptive about it, or?
I'm not going to be deceitful. I'm just going to roll how I would respond if I'm asked more questions.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. I haven't heard of this. Is it a? I'm not. I've read only a little bit about what warlocks are. Is it a fae, a god?
I'll be honest. I don't believe a lot of people who get spells and magical abilities like myself would very much know their benefactor on like that close of a scale. I would say they are good. They don't ask me to do anything harmful in any way, shape, or form.
Then maybe you and I are not so different. For I follow two gods of my own.
Well, I really hope that we can become good friends.
I as well.
Your Clark, in your head, you hear an exclamation. Beacon! That's it! You're a beacon. A bright.
Beacon. I am not a warlock. I am now a beacon.
Maybe I'll rethink that. I need some time.
I also need some time. I'm a little bit new.
Okay.
So tell me about yourself. And I look towards sixth.
Well, I don't know what the good captain has told anybody, but I operate as sort of a private eye, if you will, a detective of sorts. And I've worked with the captain on a few missing cargo ventures here and there. But my real appeal is my penchant for disappearing. And I don't poo for nothing, but just kind of sha in front of my face, like John Cena type stuff, and chug the glass of ale that I had earlier.
I'm sure it's a nice skill.
A private investigator. I always love those stories. A little bit embellished, but I believe there is some truth to them.
Well, it's not all smoky rooms and drunken debacles. There's some of it, but not all of it.
Of course, of course.
I've had my share of broken noses and bloody lips, but other than that, I try to keep things above board.
Good.
Sounds like a
And-
very adventurous life.
And you are not so close to Kansas anymore?
There's really nothing much to tell. I've been sort of sheltered, I guess, my whole life. And haven't really left, where I'm from. I guess I can I guess I can trust you all if Captain Black says you're trustworthy. Um I'm from a noble house. The house of Briar and Orthier. And that's really all there is to it. I don't have much experience to my name.
So what brings you all the way out here?
Good question. So to say, my father casted me out, essentially.
The Knights of Brack are pretty barbaric in their ways, I guess. No offense to you, but it seems pretty harsh.
It's the way of life there.
Well,
I
you're in
can
good company.
I can return someday. Just not right now.
Well, then let's make the most of the time you have in the middle. Class, can I do an insight on her family that she's talking about? Have I heard of them? This noble house?
This would be a history check.
Okay. God damn my rolls.
Well, Nori, does she get anything with a 9?
No, I would say not really. They're not like spectacularly well known, I would say.
Okay.
They like to kind of keep things secret. Just, yeah.
Unfortunately, Sister Evangeline, you have not heard of House Briar.
So many books I have read in the chapel, yet nothing I have heard of this day.
We're rather small.
I see. I can also relate to the somewhat sheltered life. My order likes to keep to themselves unless on certain occasions that we are needed.
Well, I hope that if we come into contact with information that you need more on, I hope I can kind of point you in the right direction then.
Good.
At this point, Captain Black comes back with a full platter of just bar food, table food, like a seafood style charcuterie board, and places it on the table and passes out a round of on tap beer, ale, and passes a mug around. to whoever wants it.
I shall take it.
So,
I passed mine up.
are we getting along or getting acquainted?
Oh yeah, I think we're doing pretty good.
I would think so.
Perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
Also,
What-
Nod quietly.
Go ahead.
I went ahead and put you up in a room here tonight. All of you.
Oh, thank you.
Most
I'm sorry, wait,
gracious, Captain.
At least one night. Just to get acquainted with each other. And, well, it's early in the day, so maybe we'll find some trouble to get into. And I mean by trouble, a contract, because you are mercenaries now. That's what I meant.
You see Evangeline's gaze turn from stern to jovial again.
Well,
I've never done mercenary work before. Can you kind of like point us in the right direction? Is there like some sort of a collection of people, a guild, or should we?
as as if on cue, the doors to the Bays Brew and Inn fly open, and a well, a figure walks in, a male figure that is like strewn about in like fishing gear type stuff. Um, and he comes in and you see him scan around the bar and he looks at Captain Black. There you are! My goodness, I am so glad you're here. Um, all right. Hello, Jamie. What can I do you for? Well, I ran into a bit of trouble. You got any recommendations for people that could help me out with something? Um, well, then he kind of looks to the four of you. I just so happened to come across these adventurers of sorts, mercenaries. They just formed, and I'm sure a first task is good to help them bond. Uh, all right. Um, well, you see, so you know my. Been having trouble with some sea folk coming ashore, and well, last night they kind of wrecked my little operation along the coast. Um, and I went back this morning, and they all seem to be gone, but I'm sure they'll come back tonight. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jamie. Um, maybe this crew will be happy to take up your request for protection against these sea folk. Do you know exactly who it was? Was it Carvachians or something a little more nefarious? Best way I can describe them is fish people.
Any more of a description than that?
Oh, no, they didn't look like you. They had uh they legitimately look like fish on two
Oh.
legs.
Cool. What
Can I
could I
roll
see
to
if I
see if
knew?
I know what he's trying to talk about with this brief description?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll either nature or arcana. Your choice.
first going to do this. And then this.
Ah, bruh.
6, you can roll this as well if you want.
You said Arcana or Nature?
Or nature, your choice.
21.
Nice.
All right.
Hey.
Everybody except for Sister Evangeline. Sea people that actually look like fish on 2 legs. Sahuagin? Maybe? Probably.
Most likely.
95% sure. For everybody rolled a 21.
Okay. I mean,
I'm gonna roll for
are they
Captain Black too. Just to see if he picks up on it. No, he doesn't.
You would think
Well.
of out of everybody, he would know.
Yeah. Well, I'll give him advantage. How about that? We'll see if he rolled a natural 1. All right.
never seen these things in his life for his entirety of his career.
There's plenty of fish people out in the sea, but you gotta be more specific there, Jamie. I'm as specific as you can get. Do any of you know what we're dealing with?
Would it be feasible to say that I could, like, because I'm a changeling, just kind of disguise myself as a Sahuagin just to kind of like this?
You see, as soon as you change your appearance to look like a Sahuagin, Jamie just like takes out a paring, like a flaying knife, and like, shit. Yeah, that's it.
Delightful.
Okay, that's not weird at all. And he puts the the flaying knife away.
A very unique skill. Nicely done.
Not seen anything yet. I'm just gonna wink.
Say, Captain Black, do you think you can pay your mercenaries and I'll pay you back? Oh, of course. Yeah, you've done a lot for me in the past, sure. There's 4 of you, so let's say the bounty on this mission is 400 gold. How about that?
I immediately choke on some of my bread that I'm eating.
Does it sound like a fair price?
And I'm just gonna like excuse myself for a second.
I would assume so.
Perfect. Well, you said nighttime is when they came around. Yeah. I'll have to walk you out to my little operation I got going on, but shouldn't take more than an hour and a half walk outside the city. We can go there now if you want to just hang about, unless you got some stuff you all need to do in the city.
I'm ready whenever y'all are.
Yeah, I'm ready too.
Perfect. Well, some of us just got into town, so let's eat first and get settled in these rooms. And then we'll head out with you, Jamie. Or at least my merry band of mercenaries will. Yeah, I got some things I can do here in the city. I'll be back in like an hour and a half. Perfect. See you later, Jamie. And awkwardly, Jamie turns around and heads out the end. Well, that was easy enough.
Fast work is good work.
Well, I wasn't joking. Eat up. If you need to leave things in your room, here's the keys. And he puts out 4 keys for each of you. I'm gonna go see if I can find any more acquaintances here in town. And I'll be back around the same time Jamie does. Good talk. And he gets up and heads out of the inn,
I feel like I
leaving
was
you
talking.
to your own devices yet again.
Okay, so is there anything that you guys need to do in town?
No, I'm good.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, let's head over towards the docks then. So kind of scope out the area.
Can
Uh,
all of you breathe underwater?
No.
No.
Yes.
We may have some problems.
Uh,
Once again.
so just to let you know, Clark, the location of Jamie's problem is not in town. It's outside. It wouldn't be at the docks, and
Gotcha. Well, I will head over to the designated area that Jamie will want to meet up with us.
he was gonna meet you here.
I will wait for him here.
Maybe, my book holding friend, we should rest for the night and pick this up when he returns.
Can do.
Sounds good to me.
Then I hope all of you have a wonderful rest. I will see you in the morning. And she stands up, nearly moving the whole table, and marches off to the private areas.
Okay. You take one of the room keys that were offered.
Yes.
All right. So you go get set up in your room for maybe a nap or an extended nap to when Jamie gets in. Anybody else would like to do anything here in the inn, or maybe go get prepared for this job?
I just drop off my backpack in the room and go to the restroom, like IRL, real quick.
Okay.
I'll just retire to my room, just nodding good night to everyone.
I'm gonna stay downstairs for a little bit and see if I can hear any gossip or tales of the entities that have been plaguing our good friend Jamie over here.
So you want to find information on Swagan?
Yeah.
Okay. Not much. Well, there are a couple bookstores in Avandi Bay, in the city.
I returned.
You can definitely go to one of them, see if you can find anything. This will be an investigation check to see if you can find some sort of information on Swahagan. Okay. Investigation. Okay. So, Swagan. They are basically fish people. They can breathe underwater. They have They can also breathe air, but they live mostly in the water. You find a book on, like a whole book on Swahagan and like fish, the people of the sea. Um, you know that they cannot be on land for very long, as they will suffocate. They can telepathically communicate with sharks, which can make them very dangerous while in the water. So it's probably best that you catch them out of the water and take the fight to them there. They have a pretty vicious bite and claws, but not as vicious as the spears they usually wield when they come on shore. So,
I'm gonna make a note of all of this so that I can tell everybody when they get back.
okay. So, an hour and a half passes, and you are here back at the inn with your book, while everybody else is in their respective areas. Maybe Clark's out here in the main area of the bar in the tavern. But you see, you pick up on Jamie walking into the front doors after an hour and a half. So if you need a long rest, for anybody that wanted to take a long rest, you may do so. However, Jamie pops back in and is kind of looking around to see if he can spot anybody from the group that you were with.
I leave him.
Oh, and he sees you waving at him, Clark, and he heads on over. All right, where's everybody else?
Oh well, I think the big lady, one of them, the armored one, thought that you were coming back tomorrow, so I can go get her in her room real quick.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be
I'm just gonna pop up beside him. I'm here.
Oh shit! Oh my god. Uh, you're sneaky. All right, cool.
Yeah, I go get Evangeline and Nori if I can find them.
All right.
Wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, you are pretty you are a little bit late. He's back downstairs.
I see. Let us go see him.
Yep. And can I find Nori or?
Yeah, I'll say it's pretty easy to just search, knock on the doors and find her. Yeah, you find Nori's room pretty easily.
Hey Nori, Jamie's here. We should probably go.
Okay, I quickly scramble up a letter I was writing and stuff it in my things and walk out.
So we made back up.
Okay. Cool. You all reconvene in the main area, and Jamie claps his hands. All right. Got a little bit of a trek, so follow me. And he starts walking out the door, taking you all out of Avandi Bay, along the coast to the northeast. And since it is going to take you about an hour and a half to walk to Jamie's fishing homestead, I need someone to give me a D100 roll.
All right, if no one does it, I will.
No, shit. I will.
You're late.
94.
I'm scared.
First good roll of the day, Kiwi.
Apparently.
I will be keeping watch as I feel like we are not safe.
Okay.
I just bask in the ocean air. The smell
As
of it.
you're traveling pretty close to the coast, and you have a good sight line on the horizon in the midday sun. That is its light is blasting through the clouds. It is still cloudy, and you can't really see the sun in the sky, but its light is good enough for you to have a good vision of the coastline and the water out beyond it. And well, I need everybody to make a perception check as you're walking.
Yeah. Back to bad rolls.
Oof. All right.
Oh.
Nori, you are the only one that's kind of spot this, and it's fitting that you do because the ocean is somewhat of your home. And as you look out onto the horizon at the waterline, you see out in the distance a school of whales are swimming fairly close to the coastline. And you see the spray from their blowholes come up out of the water every so often. It's a majestic sight.
Everyone look over there.
I look.
You see a family or a school of whales coming out
We're
to.
looking for his pod.
Yeah, pod. There you go. um, you see the spray of them coming up out of the water, getting some air, and then going back down ever so often.
Beautiful.
A nice day.
You continue your walk, and eventually you get to Jamie's fishing homestead. It is a little bit of a wraparound as you see the homestead first before you get there. And you have to come up. Uh, oh, enter it from the north. It's kind of nestled along the coast in a little inlet. And you see some like raised, intentionally raised, how do I say this? Hills. Like they've been constructed to in a semicircle around this uh, this little homestead, if you will. And there is a small creek that comes and washes out into the river. You walk over the bridge and you come around from the north to enter his homestead. And I'll bring you onto the map.
So they're like levees, kind of.
You'll see in a sec. I don't know the word or how to describe them. Here we go. It's kind of dark, but it is the middle of the day. There you go. So a kind of like a barrier in a semicircle made of like a fence, a wooden fence line on top of like raised land.
Hey, I don't mean to alarm you, but it seems like a blue screened.
It's a
It's
blue
fine for me.
screen.
My computer crashed.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be back up here in a second.
Okay. So, as you enter through the only exit from this settlement of sorts, you see a few buildings, a few drying racks. Further off in the corner, you see a little raised, like, cooking chimney from an outdoor uh, stove or oven of sorts. And you are more than welcome to explore and think of a way to defend this homestead from a potential attack. Come up with a game plan together. And you can ask Jamie any questions that you may have.
So where do you know where I'm assuming they're coming from the area over here by the inlet where the water is coming into the settlement.
Yes, he said they came from the ocean, which is down here. Like where the fishing boats are. I don't know if you can see them
I
from.
can.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, like over here, and I'll try to ping it out.
So it would make sense then to set up either some sort of trap or some sort of ambush along the coastline over here or in the brush over here. Maybe to catch them as they're coming in.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to talk this out with the rest of the group, or like in character, or just kind of over the table talk about it.
I was talking to the whole group, sorry.
I think that would be a fun plan. Although I am not much, I admit, for stealth. I say as I move my arm and it makes a loud clunk.
You can leave the stealth to me. It's fine. We can use you in other ways, I'm sure. You seem like you could probably hit things really hard.
I could.
And I've heard that Sawagan make a great squelching noise when you hit them, so.
You think of me too barbarically. I am merely here to protect this man's home.
And you see, as you enter, you see quite a bit of damage to the buildings and like the fence, the small fence line that he is standing in. And you see a few dead chickens in this little fence line. And he's like,
Oh,
forgot to take care of these. And he starts taking care of the dead chickens, seeing if he can salvage any of them.
Jamie, is there a specific area that they came from, like a direction?
Uh, well, they just kind of came in from the inlet here, and he kind of points in that direction. Um, they came out like in a line and just swept the entire place. I was able to scramble out of here before they got to me, and they don't. Well, I booked it and didn't look back. So
Let's see.
No shame in
Looking,
that.
looking about. Is the ground pretty soft?
yeah. It is fairly soft. Lots of muddy places.
Gotcha. Open up one of these in these, and I put my ball bearings to the side. I'm just going to make some perception checks and see if there's anything kind of watching.
Sure. Make a perception check. All right. Looking out over the water, it seems fairly calm for now.
Mhm.
You don't see any danger at this moment. It is early afternoon. By the way, you can use any of the buildings for your advantage. Just don't try to mess it up even more. But maybe you can ambush one of you can ambush him from one of the buildings. I don't know.
think if there's any form of stealth we may do, I maybe should be hidden using a building. If it is all right with the others, I will stand just inside the doorway here until I am needed.
All right. I'm gonna hold up in this big building over here, away from everything.
I think I should stay near the building where he's at, just in case one of them gets in.
I'm going to kind of look at towards the water right here.
Mm-hmm. I just want to reiterate that this map does look like nighttime, but it is middle of the day. Sun's out.
Ah,
Yeah, so we have plenty of time to actually like plan and get into position and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or set any traps if you have any ideas for traps.
I'm going to start taking a few of these boats and just kind of dragging them up shore and kind of making them act like a bit of like a barrier.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll help you with that.
I as well.
Try to
All right.
bring it all the way up.
Oh, you can funnel them in and like get them close, and I can. Yeah, that'd be good.
All right. How would you like to set them?
Oh, jeez. Oh, I just rotated. Oh, God.
I have 'em, like I can. So you want to put them on shore?
Yeah, so I'm thinking like kind of like this. So where like there's a pathway, like a 5-foot pathway, but they have to go through the pathway or waste their time in the boats themselves. I know I just drew on a map, so I'm just going to control Z.
Hold on. I just messed that up. Oop.
I should probably get out of the way. Oh, I'm still drawing. There.
And then, how tall are the riverbanks?
They're not very tall. They're like maybe a few feet, like 2 feet.
Mm.
I need to make better.
That vegetation, is that just grass or is that like shrubbery and trees? Like right here.
Like grass. I would be more worried about them coming through the canal here.
I'm gonna set up over here on the canal and just kind of prepare some ranged weapon attacks and stuff.
Okay.
Like behind this row of bushes.
Okay. All right. Easy enough to do. And you want where do you want the second boat? So I have the first boat prepped.
Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, so for that boat, and then like from like one point right there, and I guess like another point right there. So they have to either like go around or just move the boat.
Okay. So like a funnel of sorts.
Yeah, kind of fun.
All right.
And that way,
Like
if I
a
do take
like
cover.
like the red carpet for Evangeline. Basically.
Funnel of Doom.
So go on.
Do you think Evangeline and I should be at the funnel, or do you want one of each of us, like I'll be on the canal or Evangeline will be in the funnel?
Well, it's always good to have one on Jamie. That's my opinion. The other one, I'm sure they're going to get smart and try to go through the canal. So either if you want to be in the canal, or I can try to be on the canal and kick them off with my scrying.
If you wish, I can protect the commoner.
Oh, I don't need any protecting.
It sounded like what you wanted, though, you know.
How smart? Would I know how smart they are?
The fish?
Yeah.
I have that book. I'll just relay the information that I have. So if you want to add anything else in there, go for it.
Yeah, they're fairly intelligent and pretty perceptive as well.
Ah.
Well,
I have a
now
feeling
that
they're just gonna go through the canal.
what's it called? Would I know what sharks are scared of?
Sharks?
Sharks, yes.
Being out of water.
Gotcha. I was just wondering to know if it meant knowledge for me to know if sharks are scared of dolphins.
I mean, sharks don't have the intelligence to really be afraid of much.
They're like elephants. They're afraid of like mice, but they don't have mice in the ocean, so it's like shrimp instead, you know?
Probably
So listen,
probably scared of. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. All I can think of is a dolphin coming out of nowhere and going, eat this! And just slapping
Well, no,
their
because
tail.
dolphins
That's
bully
actually
sharks.
that's correct. Not anything about it. They would probably be scared of dolphins and killer whales.
Yeah, killer whales. They are definitely scared. They would run away from or try to from orcas.
Well, I don't think I can summon orca. I can
Well,
summon 3 dolphins, though.
I can communicate simple ideas to any beast with a swimming speed. So
We had to have an orca first.
I mean, could I just like send them an idea of like there's an orca coming?
We know orcas. Don't fuck with us.
Yeah, or where orca?
You can certainly try that. Yeah.
Okay.
My cousin's orca. They'll fuck you up if you mess with me.
I'm gonna start looking around for like bags of mulch or sand.
Yeah,
Pretty
there's
much go
Being that this is like a fishing settlement, sure, yeah, and it's like really close to water, he would have sandbags like prepped just for any case of like flooding or anything like that.
I'm gonna make like the side of the canal like raised up, so either they have to go on the right side of the canal, or pretty much go further up and waste their time.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure that's going to take a few hours, so I'll hold back for a bit.
Yeah, that'll take some time. Uh, yeah, you can create a like a sandbag like barrier on the right and left. Just kind of make it pretty hard for them to just jump up.
him. I'll certainly help him.
Okay. All right. Anything
Y'all,
else?
yeah, I just don't want to cut y'all off, so I'm gonna be working on sandbags for a little bit. If you guys have anything else you want to do.
What did he do with those chickens? What did you do with those chickens, Jamie?
You see that he's in this house, and he's like defeathering one of them, like prepping it for dinner.
Cool, give me like one of them.
Yeah, this one's too far gone. And he hands you one.
Cool. I'm going to kind of splatter some of the chicken blood throughout the funnel here, and chunks of meat and stuff just to kind of lead them from the ocean into the funnel.
Okay. All right, easy enough to do. We'll go ahead and mark that. Like that. And make it.
Maybe to help distract them so that they don't understand or notice what's going on until it's too late.
Make it red.
Ew.
Red makes it go faster.
Yes, it does.
Warhammer reference.
Looks at the custodian right across.
All right. Any other plans that you would like to instill or prep for?
Has everyone gone to the bathroom before this? I don't think we can go doing.
That's probably a good idea. I'll be right back.
Okay. If there's no more prep, like actual prep, then we'll go ahead and take a short break here, and I'm gonna hit pause. All right, everybody, welcome back. So a plan is in place, and now all you have to do is wait. During this time to wait for nighttime, is there anything else you'd like to do, or RP about, or anything at all?
Nope, I'm good.
I will simply stand at the ready.
As will I.
Okay.
I'm gonna sharpen my arrowheads to make sure they're extra efficient.
All right, sounds good. It's just a waiting game now, as you're all set up. Are any of you deliberately trying to hide your location?
I will route behind the boat.
Was I meant to?
It's up to you.
I'm asking the group. Was I meant to hide in this situation, or am I
I think you're
presenting
trying to.
myself as a target?
Yeah, I think you're a target.
Okay.
Yeah,
In that
that's
case,
perfect.
Rhea.
All
I'll
right.
hide behind the sandbags.
Anybody hiding their
Yeah,
location,
I'm
make a
behind
stealth
these
check.
bushes.
I guidance, if that's okay.
Yeah.
My rolls are on fire tonight.
Fire. Oh. All right. So 11 and 12 and 22. Okay, and Evangelina's not hiding. Very well. Night falls, and you notice that Jamie has barred the door of the house that he's in, and he's you can hear like hammer to nail on a board, and he's basically shutting himself in.
Smart idea.
And then that night falls, and I think your vision should be. Well, it hasn't updated. There we go.
Do I have night vision?
Oh,
I
6.
do.
You want me to cast light?
No, I can cast light. Fuck off.
Oh, okay.
When night falls, you realize, Six, that you can't see very well.
I have a solution for this. I'm going to cast light on my halberd, so I have a glowing white weapon.
Okay.
Just putting more of a target on myself, and also giving light to the area as best I can.
How much dim? How much bright?
That is going to be 20-foot radius.
20 dim, 10 bright.
Oh, 20 bright, and then 20 more dim. So it's 40 in all.
Oh, okay.
That's really weirdly worded.
Seeing our sneaky friend struggling to squint at night, I'm going to drop a rock into the middle of this right here with the light casted on it.
All right.
My glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Oh.
It is a little bit brighter, and I will create a light source.
That way you can see we can see them in the water.
Much appreciated.
There you go. Yeah, so vision should be a little bit better. All right. So, night falls, and this, as soon as night or the sun sinks over the horizon to the west, I need someone to roll me a D100.
Anthony?
I'll do it.
Too late.
Oh.
53. Okay. So this first hour of night, you're waiting, waiting, waiting. Any and all can make a perception check.
I will say, just for the what is the phase? Stating it for the board? I don't know. Light lasts an hour, so whenever that hour goes up, I'm going to refresh it for the next one.
Yeah,
I drop
that's
it.
easy enough to do.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip, so.
Oh, come on. Can't roll good today.
Okay. With those perception checks, you look out over the night water and you don't see anything coming. At least not yet. All right. Second hour. I need someone new to roll a D100.
Yeah, I can do it, Annie.
All right. For the second hour, another round of perception checks.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Not two for me.
Yeah.
Not two again.
Oh, nice. Everybody's getting kind of bored except for Sixth.
It's funny how the person who can't see
Sixth
this
is
thing.
really used to long nights on stakeout, so this is nothing.
All right. Okay. So,
I'm just getting nervous. as
Six. What was your
more time passes.
roll?
It's a 17.
17. Okay. Waiting. 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 And a slight fog rolls in from the ocean. Not really obscuring your view, but it's just enough for something to happen. Let's see here. Not very far. Nori, what's your AC?
17.
17. From out of the water in this location, revealing itself, coming out of the water, a spear is thrown at your chest and it hits.
Would I have been able to see that?
No.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of piercing damage from the spear as it flies into your midsection, grazing you, and they are finally here to make another attack. After the spear is thrown, it rushes up out of the water into your face, Nori, and it is going to try a bite attack you.
Can I see this happening?
Yes, you do.
Can I possibly roll to shoot an arrow before it gets the bite off?
Well, I am dealing with their surprise round. They rolled really good on stealth, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
But the bite attack does not hit with an 11. And at this point, the threat is seen. And we are going to roll initiative.
Okay. I was near a 20.
Oh, there it is. Oh, a 20! I'm
Nice.
rolling great.
All right. For some reason, it's not updating your commands. So, to pop out the combat tracker, just go ahead and right-click the two swords in the upper right.
Upper right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So Nori, you rolled a 23. Evangeline, you rolled a 15.
Oh, okay, it didn't. No, I clicked myself. Why did it not update?
And Clark, you
Fine.
rolled a 5. Okay.
Oh, whoops! Ignore that roll. Sorry. I don't know if it registered. Yeah, sorry.
It's all good. Okay. So, Nori, you are
Uh-huh.
up first.
Okay. Gonna hit it with my great axe.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, that hits.
Eh.
7 slashing damage.
Do I get to go again since I rolled a 20?
What? No. Why?
No,
No,
not on
no.
No,
initiative.
that's just me.
Oh, okay. I thought that was on initiative. My bad.
Yeah, nothing happens on that.
Okay.
That sucks.
Sister Evangeline.
I
Do you
will.
want to move, like reposition, bonus action, anything?
I will move forward.
Sorry for Nori.
Oh,
No, I'm good.
Okay, staying right there. Now, Sister Evangeline, please.
I will move forward. What is my range here on my movement? Oh yeah, I can definitely make it.
Yep.
I am going to imbue my weapon with holy energy and take a swing. So now it's going to have +4 to the attack roll. So whatever I roll is +4. I don't know how to add that on the normal roll, but here we go. So now it's a +8. 6 to 20.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Okay. I want to put a smite in that actually.
Okay.
Where is smite? Okay. It's gonna be 2d8? Yeah.
All
12
right,
damage
so
in all.
12 damage in all. The divine light from your blade strikes deep and hard from your halberd into the Swagan. And anything else in your turn?
That'll be it.
Okay. It is now the Swahagan's turn. A few more come out of the water, different locations. This one climbs up to the bank here from the water. Sorry. So 10, 15. It's going to climb over this fence. 20, 25, 30. Try to get a position there. This one is also going to try and scramble up and go around to here. Another merges, pokes out of the water pretty close to you, 6, but it can't see over these sandbags. So it's going to double dash around this one. I'm going to roll a perception check. Does not see you, 6th.
Good for it, because it would die otherwise.
So it's going to come up to you, Clark. And this one is going to surge out and come up to check inside the building for any more potential victims. This one is going to go around the building and find nobody.
Oh shit. I have an ability where if someone gets within my range, I can use my reaction to hit them.
Okay.
So I guess this guy behind me.
Yeah.
It's a superiority die. I have the superiority die. Okay. I have a lot of abilities I'm having to learn for the first time.
No worries.
So this is going to be a +8, and if it hits, I use my superior die. That's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, now how much is the superiority die is the question. Any fighters in the group?
It's
a
a
D6.
A D6, yeah.
So it's this 12. I'll add a
Plus-
smite to that.
12 plus 4. 4 is
Yep.
16. Okay.
And then a smite, which is 2d6. 1, 2. There's a d8. I've already forgotten. It's d8.
Dang.
Yeah, I can pump in damage.
Crunchy here.
All right, so that's 16,
Yeah.
20, 21.
All right. It is looking rough. Immediately as it comes out, it is dissuaded from like fully attacking you, but it is going to try and thrust its spear into you, Evangeline.
Okay.
It's a natural 19 for 22 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Thrusting the spear for 7 points of damage.
Okay.
This one had a dash to get up to you, Clark. So there it is. This one here is going to. Well, he's going to try and perceive any more threats. He does not. The closest one he can throw his spear at is Nori. Man, 22 to hit.
Damn.
For 5 points of damage.
Oh,
And he is out of a spear. This one... Well, he's going to double dash. So he's going to get up to here. And with line of sight, he sees you, Sixth. But he can't do anything about it yet. So, it is your turn now.
I would like to immediately, upon him seeing me, I would like to shoot an arrow that I've had waiting for him.
Sure, yeah.
It's okay.
An 8. Any movement, the bonus action?
Actually, let me double check. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how to work all of this stuff too.
All good.
So I'm going to use my cunning action as a bonus action, and I'm going to hide.
Okay. He is line of sight on you. So you'll need to reposition first. This is like a little fence line here. Maybe there's several options that you can do. You can like half submerge yourself in the river a little bit and try to hide. You have plenty of options.
I'm small too, so it'll make it a little bit easier.
Okay. You run around the sandbags, kind of take a dip into the river. It's not a very fast moving river, so you're able to stand there. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Gotcha. Oof.
Oh.
All right.
It hurts my rogue heart.
Yeah. You go to stealth, you make a big splash, and you kind of lose your footing, and you knock some of the sandbags down. It seems you didn't hide very well. But
Rush. Okay.
yes. Clark.
Okay. Bonus action using 2d6 to heal and light Nori.
Okay.
You get 5 HP.
Okay.
And then action going to hold person. I'm pretty sure that would work on a Sahagin. This person right here. Wisdom save.
Okay. What's your DC?
That would be a 15.
Okay. He is paralyzed. You see and feel the spell take hold, and he is frozen in place.
Okay.
Where do you go, Tech?
That is going to be my turn.
Okay. Nori.
I'm gonna keep trucking away at the one in front of me.
Okay.
Oof.
7 unfortunately does not hit.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. No.
Body block him from getting to Clark.
All right. No bonus action or movement.
No, it's good.
Okay. Evangeline. Hello.
Sorry?
It's Evangeline.
Oh, my turn?
Yep.
Damn, that's quick. I'm going to fully turn to the one I slapped the shit out of a second ago behind me
Mm-hmm.
and give it another swing.
All right.
This is going to be +8 still. So 24.
Yeah. Any amount of damage you do kills it.
Okay.
So describe how you kill this Swahagan.
Spinning around, I hold the halberd high into the air and do a executioner's chop down towards its head.
Okay. Yeah. You kill it right where it stands, and it slumps to the floor in front of you. And you have plenty of other targets.
I turn back to the one I attacked originally, and that ends my turn.
Okay. It is the Swahagan's turn. This one is going to attack you, Clark, the one right behind you. Once with a spear and once with a bite.
So let me see. Can I do
19 hit for the spear.
6?
Any reaction?
Not that can stop a 19.
Okay. Take 5 points of piercing damage, and it's going to come back with a bite. But a 6 doesn't hit shit. So, yeah. There you go.
Why won't it let me make a con save? There we go. Hold person drops.
Okay. We'll say that one loses its turn. even though the whole person drops. This one back here, you see a flash of green as it continues back into further into the compound. That one's dead. This one in front of Nori is gonna turn to. Well, it's surrounded, so it's gonna take a spear attack on you, Evangeline.
Okay.
16.
No.
And a bite on Nori for a 19.
Yeah.
All right.
Amy, I think if it
5 points of piercing damage.
Damn, I wish both those were on me.
Yeah, you are correct, Anthony. I forgot I was level 3 and can reach.
That's why I've been asking. Bonus
I
See,
know,
action?
I know. I realized it after you said that, and I'm like, oh.
Are you totem barbarian, or did they change that yet?
Oh, I don't know. I'm
I think
gonna go
Chris
the
said he's
totem
totem.
route.
All right, this Wagon, unfortunately, you did not hide very well. So it is going to go for a spear attack on you, Sixth. 14 to hit.
My AC is 14 straight up, so.
Okay. All right, so that hits. 7 points of piercing damage. And it is going to try to lean down and bite you as well. But a 9 does not hit. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Put those hit points back. It's not.
Did he
It's
off
not.
yet?
It's not counting your. It's not counting your leather armor as equipped. You should have a 15. So both attacks do not hit.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. This one over here is shouting commands from its perch. And it's going to take a step onto the sandbags here and just kind of like get a layout of the battlefield. Sixth.
Yes. Cool. So this individual in front of me, I'm not very happy that he's there. So I would like to. Hmm. I'm going to use cunning action as a bonus action real quick to disengage some, so that I can get some distance
Okay.
from him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to disengage. I'm going to pop over these lovely sandbags over here and come right there.
Okay.
And then I would like to shoot an arrow at him again.
All right. I believe your type of rogue, you have the ability to do like a bonus action and get sneak attack with it.
So the actions in combat that I have right now are cunning action and master of tactics.
Is that a bonus action to use?
Cunning action and master of tactics are both
Bonus actions.
bonus actions. Yeah.
Okay, okay. 15 hits.
Nice. So he'll take 1d6 plus 4 damage. For a total of 7.
Okay. He takes 7 points of damage.
Unless you want to roll damage. I'm sorry, I should have asked first.
No, go for it. Yeah. I want you to roll all the dice. Any other movement? I think believe you have a little bit more. if you'd like to use it.
Yeah, I'm going to, since I am now out of official being able to be touched, I'm gonna back up a little bit more.
Okay,
Just to right there.
sounds good. Clark, you're up.
Free action. I shout at Evangeline. Jamie is currently getting knocked at the door. Bonus action. Healing light on Nori again. It's another 2d6.
I'm okay.
7.
That's another 7. Poor roll. And then action. I am going to Sacred Flame this boy. I need a deck save.
Okay. They are not very good at this. Yeah. Roll the damage. 3 was just enough. How does your sacred flame look? What does your sacred flame look like?
I'm going to say it looks like either a burst of like a star or like a burst of like little sunlight.
Okay. It burns up in your sunlight and crumples to the floor right in front of you, Nori.
Hmm.
Oh.
Also, I wanted to check my D&D Beyond because it says my spell save is 15, but for some of my saves it's 14. So now I'm a little confused. I'll check that later.
On the Foundry, sometimes Foundry doesn't add like.
On the D&D
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Nori, you're up.
I'm gonna walk up to this one right next to Clark.
All right. One thing I forgot about combats here: flanking applies. So if you have, if you want to flank with an ally to get advantage on your attack, you may do so. But remember that enemies can do this as well.
Okay. I'm going to rage.
Rah!
And I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What does your rage look like? If you go in here, you would have had advantage.
Oh damn.
You can.
This
This is a first session, first combat. You may do so if you wish.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That's just another roll, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. Natural 20. River, and everybody else, I don't think I've said this before. I run crunchy crits. Basically, don't roll 2 sets of dice. Don't double the dice or anything like that. It's just going to be roll damage as normal, and then we'll add max damage from the dice, the crit dice.
Gotcha.
Another thing with that one, if you can crunchy crit, so can enemies.
Okay.
You're not gonna like this. I'm immune to crits.
That's fine.
Oh, you got that.
So do I add +2 to my damage from rage too, or is that just
yeah, if your rage damage is +2, then add +2. All right.
Oh, you got maximum damage.
All right, so 13 plus 12 is 25. +2 is 27. You one-shot him.
Just like cleave him right down the middle. In my rage, it looks like, I guess, like, I don't know, like a blue hue, like flaming through my hair and eyes, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it
Remind me
says.
not to piss her off.
So yeah, River, when you crit on your sneak attack, it means an extra 12 on top of your sneak attack damage.
Damn.
Ooh, it's tasty.
Uh-huh. So look forward to that. Natural 20s are effective. Evangeline,
Yes.
unless you want to move somewhere, Nori, you have a little bit, like 10 feet of movement left.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna. Is that 10 feet?
Yeah, that's 10 feet.
5, 10. Okay. I
All
just
right.
want to make sure I'm kind of
These
prepared for the
scores
one that's coming after a Sixt.
There's one right here, Evangeline.
Yes, but I was told to help Jamie, so
Okay.
I take my holy symbol, press it to my chest, and my eyes begin to glow, and golden wings sprout from my shoulders, and I take flight towards the big building. That will be
Okay.
my action. And then with my bonus action, I will cast Sanctuary on Jamie. And I have read it. I don't need visual on him. I just have to be within 30.
Okay. You're outside the 30, so you're gonna have to wait for that.
Okay. In that case, I'll do a bonus action to dash. How far is that? Can I do bonus action dash as not a rogue?
Nope.
Alright, it's an action. Okay. I'm used to playing rogue, my bad.
All good.
Then that is all I'll do.
Okay. It is the Swoggin's turns. Seeing you cleave its friend in half, right in the worst way possible. This one is going to come up to you, Nori, and go for a pair of attacks. You are hit, yes? You have taken some damage?
1 point of damage. Because I've been healed.
Okay. Any points missing, so it's going to go into the remaining Swolhagen are going to go into Blood Frenzy. Meaning anybody missing any kind of hit points, they get advantage on. However, it rolled a 6 and a 10 on its spear attack. So that does not hit. And a bite. 8 and 11 on the to hit for that. So it tries its best. This one is going to take a small dip into the river and back out onto the sandbags and come for you, Clark. You've been hit, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh
no. 21 to hit for the spear. For 7 points of damage. And it's going to come in for a bite attack as well. What's your AC?
14, unless I use a reaction on.
Okay. So 21 for the spear attack and 15 for the bite attack.
I use my bonus action to use Protective Wings. I gain a +2 to my AC.
Is that's a bonus action or
Reaction.
it's a reaction? Okay. All right. So just enough for that attack to miss. How does this spell? What does the spell look like? These protected wings.
This is a feature, not a spell.
Okay.
So pretty much, I mean, in this description, I guess I would say it looks like a actual like translucent wing. Kind of like blocks blocks me and my attacker from cast offensive.
Okay. Perfect. This one is going to come up to you, Evangeline, and try to thrust its spear Have you lost any hit points? Eventually?
Yes.
Okay. 17 hit?
No.
No. And the bite attack. That will not hit either. For 13.
No.
This one is going to continue to surge around. And I'm going to roll stealth for Jamie. To see if he hides well. He's not. He's not hiding well.
Oh.
And the Swagan is going to come up to the wall here and try to claw at the sides of the building. Dashing at it. He can't really do any damage right now since he doubly dashed, but he has found a prey inside the building in Jamie. Sixth.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I have push to talk on. I 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60. Perfect. Can I see the one that's at the building with Jamie?
Yeah, there's a light coming from the stove. There's a little fire going on, like a late night bake. So you do
Okay,
have some
cool.
light.
I would like to try to hit him and distract him from Jamie.
Okay,
Pull his attention away.
sounds good. $15 hits.
Okay. Then I'm gonna roll a damage.
All right. 10 piercing damage.
I don't know why I added sneak attack.
It always adds sneak attack at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Roll. Just roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Following this attack.
I'm very persuasive, if I do
Yes,
say
you
so
are.
myself.
All right. Your DC was 11, so you do catch the attention of the Swagan as he completely turns face to face you. Any movement, bonus action?
I just want to flip him the bird and move over here.
Okay. Clark.
Gotcha. Action. Armor of Agathis on myself for 10 temp HP.
Okay.
And that's my last spell slot, but I still got more spells. Yes. I'm going to move out of his range, so attack of opportunity, if you wish.
Okay. Yeah. Just gonna go for an attack. 16 to hit.
Yes, 16 hits. He takes 10 points of damage, and I take whatever he gives me.
He does 5 points of damage. So armor of the Agathis is still there. But the frost and cold damage creep up the spear and freeze him a little bit, giving him some damage. All right.
Going to get further away from him. That's action, movement. I don't have a bonus action this time, and I have a reaction left. I end my turn. Let me open
All
up
right.
that. it
Nori.
rushed on me.
Oh, we're gonna take a big old swing at the one in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Eh.
All right. So 7 plus 2 is 9. All right.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay.
That's good.
Evangeline.
Yep. I'm going to turn to the fish person that attempted to stop me, and I will take a slash at it.
Alrighty.
That is a 17 plus 8, so 25.
Yeah, that hits.
There's going to be damage plus 3 because I'm currently in my angelic form. So it's just whatever the damage is plus 3. 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Yep, that's all I do, I guess. And I'll attempt to fly closer to Jamie.
Okay.
You can take a
Yep.
reaction.
He's gonna go for it. 20 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Question, Kiwi.
Yeah.
I think that happened earlier when he walked up on you. Was that Sentinel?
No. It is a martial feat called Brace.
Gotcha.
I'm probably gonna get Sentinel in the future, though, to be honest.
All right. Okay.
And am I within 30 feet now?
Yeah.
Then I can bonus action Sanctuary.
Okay. He is sanctuary.
Do you need to know what Sanctuary does, or are you?
I know
good?
I know what it does. Yeah.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Is Swalhagen's turn. This one is going to help out its buddy.
Oh, I knew it was gonna go there.
Oh,
And this one.
oh no, we're stacked.
Oh,
Boom, boom. Okay.
Macarena.
New threat. This one's going to come up to you, Evangeline.
Alright. It has advantage.
Yeah, even with advantage, it does not hit. Evangeline, another bite attack. And rolling really poorly. Okay. Spear attack from this one right here. One's going to go to you sixth. Uh, 21 to hit. For 6 points of damage. And a bite to you, Clark. 12 to hit. I don't think that hits.
No.
Okay. This one, spear to you. The one in the middle, spear to you, Clark. For an 18.
He takes 10.
Then you take 3.
Nice.
Okay. This last one, double. Sorry. The one in the middle is going to take a bite on you, Nori. 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 2 points of piercing damage. 1 point as you're raging.
Oh, okay.
Bear.
And this one is going to attack you, Nori. That's an 11 to hit, even with advantage. And then the bite. Also 11 to hit.
Okay. I have
All right.
17. Gotcha.
6. You're on push to talk.
Thank you, because I forgot and was talking the whole time. Anyway, I am going to um. Would there be any way that I could well, how far? No. I'm just gonna shoot another arrow at the one that's over there by Sister Evangeline.
All right. Since a threat is within 5 feet, you do get sneak attack this time.
Nice. And that is 23 to
Yeah,
hit.
that hits.
And they'll take 9 damage. And then 7, so 16.
16. Okay. How does this arrow kill this Swagan?
So as it is preparing to bite our imposing friend over there, it's going to hit him straight through his open mouth and just straight through.
All right. Yeah, Evangeline, the body of the Swagan just slumps right in front of you with an arrow straight through its mouth.
I call back. Wonderful shot. The gods guide your arrows.
I just the little 2 fingers to the forehead and
Little 2-finger salute.
yep.
All right. Any movement, bonus action?
I would like to stow, if I can, my bow and get my dagger out.
Easy enough to do. You can do so with a free action.
Awesome possum. Then that will be. I'm just gonna turn to the Swagan by Mr. Clark on closer to me and prepare to attack next time.
Okay. Clark.
I will willingly. I will willingly move out of melee range. Attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Oh no.
9 to hit.
Dang. Yeah, no, he's not hitting. I'm going to Sacred Flame. Yeah, deck save.
Okay. Oh, hey, 15.
Ah, dang. Meets it, beats it.
Mm-hmm. Any more movement?
Let me see. Well, I was hoping that other guy would die, so I'm just going to move back over here, then move over here.
Okay. Nori, you're surrounded.
I'm gonna attack the one that's closest to Clark. So right in the middle.
Okay.
Going to swing my great axe. That is 24.
That hits.
God dang
Hey,
it.
it's okay.
Wait, 7.
It dies.
Yeah.
He took a lot
Nice.
from hitting.
Cleave
Yeah.
it through its neck. I will take an attack of opportunity and move right next to this one.
All right. Yeah. It attacks. for a 15, which I don't believe hits you.
No.
All right. Evangeline.
I say, let me join in this revelry, my friends. And I, with a push of my wings, I launch into the air and then sail straight towards the one that everyone's surrounded.
Okay.
Landing with an attack. +8.
I feel like we're mugging this guy.
Damn. Well, it's still a 16.
That would be a 12, actually.
Oh, no?
That
Max.
You're right, 12.
just hits.
Just hits. Fucking Jesus.
Nice.
Alright. Damage +3. That's not max damage, but 14 damage.
All right.
Oh.
You kill this Swalhagen.
Just a huge metal form with wings crashing down on this creature.
All right.
I guess I shouldn't have moved.
I feel safer.
All right. With that, this Swalhagen is the only one left, and he is seeing he is all alone now with his dead friends, and he is gonna book it. Dash, leap into the ocean, 10 feet, and swim fairly quickly out into the water, submerging himself underneath the waves. Sixth. The last combatant has disappeared. Do you give chase to try and find him?
Well, I can't breathe underwater, so...
All right. At this point, is anybody going to chase the last Swalhagen?
I don't have any weapons that would be good underwater.
I have a python I could give you.
I don't think I'm able to swim in this armor. So no.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Eldritch Blast wouldn't really go through water that well.
And we're not that
But also,
effective.
Second, my person's very nice, typically. At least I think so. So I'm not keeping chase.
Okay.
I would know that they control sharks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be too much of a risk if I'm the only one going in.
Okay. With nobody electing to chase the remaining Swalhagen, we're going to end the combat there as the threat has been dealt with. And we get back to a quiet night. The quiet after a battle settles in. As I try to find the music. There it is. You have successfully defended Jamie's fishing homestead on the shore of this little inlet. Unsure of if the Swalhagen are going to come back, but since they met a little resistance, I'll allow an insight as to the last Swalhagen fleeing. So
God damn it.
Trying to find it. There it is.
They're bringing more.
Oh.
Nori and Sixt. By the way that it fled, looking over its shoulder, you saw its fish-like expression have a little bit of fear, and you don't think that any more Swalhagen are going to come back.
Last one.
You all did fine. I would say each of you could face a dragon in battle.
I don't think we're gonna find any dragons. I'll be honest.
I think it'll be fun.
So yeah, I'm gonna start taking a short rest.
Yeah. Some of you have gotten some
Great.
battle wounds.
I will go check on the person this is all for, you know?
Yeah. The door opens. There's no door. It's at the front here.
Ah.
And,
I'll be honest, I thought Jamie was over here.
You see, the reason why he wasn't so stealthy is he is cooking dinner. And you see the sanctuary spell is still surrounding him. Hey, oh, they look. Whoa, you got kind of damaged. I take it are they here?
They were, but I don't think they will be anymore.
Oh,
And I lower the sanctuary spell.
oh man, that felt like okay. Felt kind of nice. I was wondering though what that warm and fuzzy feeling was. Y'all hungry?
I think we are. I would thank you very much for a bowl of whatever you're making.
Just some chicken stew. Come on in. Thanks. Appreciate. I did not know anything was going on outside.
I will stoop my head and walk through the doorway.
I'm gonna whisper to whoever's nearby. Situational awareness is at a 0, apparently.
He rolled a 1 on perception earlier, and a 3 on stealth.
God.
It's just
Um,
clashing and clanging through the kitchen, getting pots and pans down and
Yeah.
crap.
Now that the battle's over, you could have sworn you heard like at the exact moment you guys were like hitting these Swilhagen, that it was coinciding with all the clinking inside the inside the house. Perfectly, like in time, in sync. Um, but you're all invited to dinner. And for a little bit of brew that he's stowed away within his home, you're all granted. Yep.
I go to Clark and hand him a potion of healing if he's willing to take it.
I mean, I'll put it in my pocket.
I'm wondering if you wanted to use it. If not,
Oh no,
I'll keep it
I'll
on
have
me.
spell slots in an hour.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. I sorry for
you want your
offering.
gift?
I will just I'll just keep it on me then.
It's okay. It doesn't need to be wasted. It's okay.
Just
I will return your gift that you did not want me to have.
I'll just go walk in the building.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watch for the time being, just in case.
All right. You're all offered some time to patch up your wounds and short rest here. In that time, the chicken stew is made and is offered. Drink is offered. And since it is so late at night, he also offers you a place to stay. These buildings all have little rest areas if you'd like to use them. Otherwise, it's a long way back in the night, back to the city of Avandi Bay. And we'll go ahead and resolve what you do after this short rest the next session.
Okay.
Nice.
So this was a little bit of a short session 1, but I hope you all had fun. And
It was real fun.
with any of my sessions, we'll go ahead and go into an RP vote. So we'll go ahead and go. We started introductions going down the list, so we'll go ahead and start it with River. Is there a moment during this session or a moment in combat that you really liked that you'd like to vote for one of your fellow players for a point of inspiration?
I think that I am going to go with Sister Evangeline and the just the general feeling of capability from it. She's always very, you got this, and that's great. That's great. I
Perfect.
dig it.
Awesome. Kiwi.
I really enjoyed Clark's introduction. Just like I honestly thought him originally as a nerd at a table reading a book, and I found it funny. And it's cool to see that he's somewhat still that, but there's more to him.
Perfect. Anthony.
I'm going to give it to Evangeline on her evolution of her accent.
Did it change that much?
Yeah.
God damn it.
It was really good in the beginning.
It is session 1. I don't expect accents and
Continuity
characters.
errors, fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Totally fine. I'm sure Jamie's voice has changed a couple times, so I was still trying to find his voice. But all right, another vote for Sister Evangeline. And last but not least, Annie.
I will give the vote to Sixt, just because of just the awesome roleplay. Like, just staying in character, having these little quirks of, like, the 2-finger salute, the flipping them off, and just, I just like the little attitude and just the personality. So I give it, definitely with the roleplay with them.
I was debating on if I wanted to be more like noir type detective, but I was like,
I like the cockiness. I like the little attitude. I love it.
much appreciated. Thank you.
Good. All right. Well, the votes have it, and Sister Evangeline, you get a point of inspiration from your fellow players.
Hey, thank you.
I did want to say too that Nori, I really enjoyed your kind of coy and like bashful nature, and I hope that I get to see that like blossom into being a little more confident and more ragey barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out the whole character yet, but yeah, thanks.
Perfect. Well, I hope we all had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun running this, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right.
Couple weeks.
Bye.
Remember to have